Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is an updated makeup inventory. I love these videos and yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So I do this as a way to keep myself accountable on my low buy and also with my project panning. So I'll show you the pictures of the items for my largest category, eyeshadow palettes. I will link my eyeshadow palette video that I did. I think it was about 2 months ago. Yeah, so you can see the whole collection there because would be very hard to show you in this video. But yeah, some of these numbers have gone down, some have stayed about the same. I last did this video in March, so I will update my numbers in comparison to March's inventory numbers. Like I said, I'll be showing you pictures if you want to see my Project Pan videos. I've got a Project Pan playlist. I also have a makeup inventory playlist because I've been keeping track of this even before I had a YouTube channel, but on my YouTube channel for 4 years now. So yeah, I upload 4 videos a week. Stay tuned for more and let's get started. Alrighty, one of the few categories that has increased actually since March, and that is foundation. I currently have 15 foundations and I had 11 in March. Now, a couple of these I got in PR, a couple I did by myself. So yeah, but there have been a lot of fun foundation releases in the last year. I admit, I've been very intrigued. So, could be worse, but I really need to hold off on trying any new foundations until I use some up. I'm currently working on 2 in Project Pans, so we'll see how that goes. Ooh, here's an exciting category that is face primer. I have 2 and in March I also had 2. They're not the same. I did use one up and then I got another one in PR. I have not bought any face primers all year. I got that one in PR and that is it. So that's pretty good. I'm actually really happy with that. Face powder. This is exciting, very exciting. I currently have 10 face powders in my collection. In March, I had 13, which means I have used up 3 face powders. I didn't declutter any, I haven't bought a single one, but I have used up 3. I'm so happy about that. I use face powder every single day to set my face and my under eye, but I'm very light-handed with powder. I don't put a lot on. My skin is pretty normal, so I just need a little bit to keep things from moving around. I don't like bake my face or anything like that, so I'm trying to avoid buying face powder, honestly, and I haven't bought a face powder in a while. Sometime last year. Definitely haven't bought any this year, so thrilled about that. Okay, concealer, I have 5 and I had 5 in March. One of them is a darker shade that I use more as a cream bronzer, but I just keep it in this category anyway. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm working on a couple concealers in Project Pans. Yeah. Not bad, really. I'm perfectly okay with that. And I haven't bought any concealer this year, I don't think. I'm trying to remember, did I buy any concealer? I don't think I have. So hey, not bad. All right, the next categories are my lip products. And so for lip gloss, I currently have 25. I had 31 in March. And I did declutter my lip products a couple months ago. So I did declutter videos, and that is why that went down. I think I have finished 1 lip gloss this year. Yes, I have panned 1 lip gloss, which is exciting. I've been trying not to really buy many lip products. I have received some in PR, but some of the ones I've received in PR, I've decluttered anyway and just given to other people. So I'm just trying to keep the lip product numbers down. So I'm really happy with that. The next one I'm super happy with, and that is lipstick. I have 19 and I had 27 in March, and I finished 1 and the rest I decluttered, and I haven't bought any lipstick, and I haven't gotten any in PR either. That's exciting. Having 19 lipsticks for me, that's like a good number because I like a lot of the same colors. I like brownie shades. Sometimes I want something more pink. I prefer more variety when it comes to my lip glosses, so I'm fine having 25 lip glosses and 19 lipsticks. I would prefer it to be that way. So this is ideal. I am so glad I decluttered my lipsticks, and I'm so glad I haven't bought any. That is amazing. I am tempted because Rare Beauty just came out with lipsticks and also Give Beauty just came out with lipsticks. I've been very tempted by those, but I haven't bought them yet. I'm trying to hold off. We'll see what happens. Okay, the next category is also a good one because that is lip liner. I have 11 lip liners. In March, I had 12. I used one up. Haven't decluttered any, haven't bought any, but I used up a lip liner. My dog is barking. I'm really happy about the lip liner because I don't wear lip liner every day, but I really made an effort to use one up and I enjoyed using it. That's the thing, is when I wear lip liner, I'm like, oh, this is nice. But sometimes I'm just too lazy for it. So pretty thrilled with that. Another good one is bronzer / contour powder products because my cream products are in a separate category. I'm at 11 for this and I was at 11 in March. Haven't bought any, haven't used any up, haven't gotten any in PR. Exactly the same, no change here. I am working on bronzers and project pans. Have I finished them? No, I have not. So we shall see how that goes. But the fact that none came into my collection is like all good with me because I like the ones I have. They're powder products. They're gonna last a while. I'm not worried. All right, next up is powder blush. And some of these are blush palettes, but I count each individual item as like one item, not by the pan, if that makes sense. So I've got 30 and I had 36 in March. I did do a blush declutter. I think I may have bought one blush or two blushes. I don't remember exactly. I've been tempted to buy more. I love blush. Like honestly, the things that I'm like, I love like buying, I'm like, I want more, is eyeshadow palettes and blush. Those are like, and lip gloss, those three. Eyeshadow, blush, and lip gloss. Those are the ones that I'm like, ooh, I could buy more. I shouldn't, but those are very tempting. Okay, highlighter. This is a good one. Powder highlighter. I have 25 and I had 24 in March. I got 2 in PR and I must have decluttered one. I don't remember, but I didn't buy any. I did get 2 from Colourpop in PR, but that's it. Not bad. Trying to just use what I have when it comes to highlighter. Honestly, a lot of them look the same. I'm good with that. Brow products. I have 5. I had 6. I used one up. That's it. Haven't bought any. I'm cool with that. Okay, cream products, another one of my favorite categories. So this is cream blush, cream highlighter, and cream bronzer. So I currently have 18 and I had 16 in March. I admit whenever new cream blushes come out, I want to buy them. And it's tempting because so many amazing cream products have come out in the last year and a half. It is a trend that I'm like, I'm loving it. I'm all for it. I love cream blush and cream bronzer. Cream highlighter I'm not as into, except the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, which I recently panned. It's empty, so it's not even here anymore. So 18 cream products. I constantly want to buy more and I'm just trying really hard not to. I'm doing the Partners in Cream Project Pan, trying to use up cream products because they just expire so much faster than powder products. So that's the situation there. All right, eye primer. I have one. I had one in March. It's not the same one. And actually, so I had the Milani one in March. I completely used it up and I've been using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. That's the only eye primer I have now and I use it every single day and I love it. I have oily eyelids and I have creases and it keeps my eyeshadow from creasing. It's amazing. I already owned it and it was actually in my next category. So my next category is single eyeshadows in a pot. And so the MAC Paint Pot was in that category, but when I finished my Milani eye primer, I started using it and then I was like, okay, I should just shift it over to this category. So one eye primer, MAC Paint Pot, single shadows in a pot, I have 6 and I had 5. So I did get 2 in PR from Colourpop, which are those jelly mutt shadows, which are actually really nice. Those are pretty. Those are like nice little toppers. I've enjoyed those. Anyway, so, and then it also went down by 1 because I moved to the paint pot. You get it. So 6 in that category. This is not something I buy a lot, but I admit the ones I have I enjoy. I like the Colourpop Super Shock shadows and the Jelly Mutt shadows. And I have 2 from Bobbi Brown that are really, really old, but I still like them. So yeah, that is that category. Okay, eyeliner, 5. I still have 5. It was the same 3 months ago. The deal with eyeliner is I have stopped wearing eyeliner. And I said this at the last update that I basically like stopped wearing eyeliner this year. I used to put like black eyeliner in my waterline all the time and wear winged liner. And this year I just stopped doing it. I'm like, I don't have time for this. It's a way to save time in the morning. It's like an extra step. I just feel like I don't need it. But I still have these eyeliners, which is a combination of pencil eyeliners, and I have 2 liquid liners. And I said this exact same thing in my inventory video in March, and several of you guys were like, well, you know, don't declutter them because you may want to start wearing eyeliner again. And I totally agree with you, and that's why I didn't declutter them. But they're sitting here untouched. I don't even think I've used eyeliner once in the last 3 months. Pencil or liquid. Can't think of a time. So it's fine. It's like, whatever. They're there. I might change my mind. I mean, if like time goes on and it's like these products become years old, I mean, none of these are super old. That's the thing. Because I was wearing eyeliner regularly until like 6 months ago. So we'll see what I end up doing. Mascara, I just have 1. I had 3 in March. Anywhere from 1 to 3 is fine with me. I recently used 2 up, so yeah, I just have the 1. It's fine. I don't need more than 1 mascara. Okay, final category, eyeshadow palettes. My favorite part of makeup. I love eyeshadow. I do get some eyeshadow palettes in PR here and there, and I have bought some on my low buy this year. I have 106 eyeshadow palettes. This also includes magnetic palettes, which are full of single shadows and depotted shadows. I had 97 in March, and now I'm up to 106. Now, the rest of my numbers, like most of these are like 10, 11, 20 something. My second largest category after this is powder blush at 30 items. So eyeshadow palettes is a much larger category for me than everything else, and I'm okay with that because I love palettes. I like to also review them on my channel. I like to film looks with different palettes. It's just fun for me. It is what it is. But I really want the other numbers to kind of stay where they are, or some of them to become even lower. But the eyeshadow palettes are going to go up over time. Like I said, I've gotten some in PR as well. I didn't buy all the palettes I have. I did buy the majority of them. But I would say at this point, maybe like 10% of them I got in PR. So I'm actually totally fine with that. I'm actually really happy with my inventory numbers overall. Obviously a lot of eyeshadow, but I love it. Like I said, no regrets there. And I'm happy with the other numbers. The foundation, I'm trying not to buy foundation, even though I want to. I need to use some up before I buy something new, but some of my numbers are really low, like face primer, concealer. I've got 1 mascara. I don't know. I think some of these numbers, honestly, most of these numbers are really, really good. So yeah, the only category that I'm kind of about is the foundation. So that is it for my inventory. Let us know if you keep track of an inventory. I find this very interesting. And I think for me, who used to have a major shopping problem with makeup, there were years in the past where I bought tons of makeup, like way more than I'm buying now. So it's just something I want to keep an eye on. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.